Okay, so you want to be an Uber driver. This is part 4, Quattro. So I want to talk about personalities and just people's behaviours. Generally speaking, you're going to get a few different types of people you're going to get in your car. You're going to get those who get in your car and say absolutely nothing, you know. They're going to confirm where they want to go. They're going to put their earphones in and that's it, you know. They're not into no conversation. They don't want to have no chit-chat. Nothing at all, yeah. I don't really mind them people, you know, because sometimes you get people in and they talk too much. So it's nice to have somebody who just shuts their head up, you know. I mean, and yeah, it's all good. I'm a people person. I'll talk to anybody, you know. I mean, everyone's going to teach you something new, and I mean, everyone's got a story. Sometimes it's good to hear their stories, man, and different people's points of view. But bearing that in mind, I learned probably prior to Uber anyway, but just through general interactions, is it's best to keep politics out of the way, you know, because yeah, just keep the conversation light and friendly, you know. You don't want to start talking about governments and parties and personal views and opinions on immigration and all that ain't really gonna go down too well, you know. So I try and stay clear of them subjects there, you know what I mean. Or just, I mean, if you do get joined in, just have a balanced approach, man, so you don't offend nobody, you know. And yeah, try not to get offended, man. Some people got some extreme views, man, and they ain't afraid to share that at all. So just keep things friendly when you're in the car. Get other people get in the car now, you know. They're like really chatty, you know. I mean, most people get in the back, and you might get some people just like jump in the front, and I mean, they're just on it with this conversation. It's really nice, actually. You know, I like meeting people, especially like first thing in the morning. People don't really talk, you know, but sometimes you get people jumping in first thing in the morning, and they just got up on the right side of bed, you know, and it's all good. Yeah, we like them kind of people. You also get people who, as I mentioned in like some previous videos, who smell really bad, you know. Oh gosh, oh my days. Worse still if they come and sit in the passenger seat, you know, but they're smelling that bad, you know. You're going to smell them from anywhere, you know. There's no black taxi partition here, you know. You can't partition off nothing, you know what I mean. You're sitting in the same space, breathing the same air, and sometimes it's too cold to be cracking the window, but you got to do it anyway, you know. But they're getting a breeze, you know, which circulates whatever odour that they got going on. Not too good, not one of my favourites. Obviously, gas and wind, talked about that in a previous video. Check back, you know, through some of my other videos for some of that. Not nice. What other kinds of people you got? Oh gosh, you got the flirty types. Boys and girls, mate. I mean, sometimes you get like blokes coming in like, oh, you're the cutest Uber driver I've ever had, and rare tear, you know. I don't really mind where the comment's coming from, you know. I take the comment anyway, you know, but I don't try and pursue that, you know. I've got a missus at home. You know. And likewise, I mean, ladies get in the car, you know, some of them are flirtatious and being a bit suggestive and so on and so forth, but I mean, even if you are single, it's best not to mix work with play, you know. You know what I mean? Because it's going to be that one day you read those signals wrong, you know, and that's it, getting a complaint, TfL get notified, yes, your license under review, you know what I mean? So if you do meet the love of your life in an Uber, you better just take her number and then call her when you're off duty or something, you know. Don't try and initiate everything in the same ride, you know. Keep it professional, man. I mean, you're the Uber driver, she's the passenger, she's the paying passenger, yeah. I mean, don't get yourself confused and unemployed. Confused and unemployed, oh my god. Yeah, don't do that. It's a stupid move, man. Schoolboy error. Yeah, you exchange numbers. In fact, you might even wait for her to call you, man. Then you know it's on, you know, or wait for him to call you if you're that way inclined. I mean, yeah, don't know what's the most trying situations. The most hilarious ones are get a group of girls getting in the car, touchy feely. Gosh, you know what I mean? Ain't just been one time where someone's trying to stroke my chest when I'm driving, you know. Yeah, it's a bit on top, you know, or they're drunk and they're trying to get undressed in the car and stuff like that, you know. or you got blokes trying to stick their butt out the window. You know, I don't know. I think I don't know if it's just an English thing. You know, I swear I see some Aussies doing it as well. You know, any Australians out there, we don't want to see your butt, mate. You know, and you English boys, man. You know what I mean? Like mooning people too much, man. Yeah, but yeah, it's all fun and games, you know. But obviously, time and place for everything, you know. You know what I mean? You can't be in like rolling around city of London, with your butt hanging out the window, man. You know what I mean? Or we can't be sitting on the motorway, the window down, you trying to expose yourself, you know. I mean, sometimes you just got to tell them in the politest way, just behave yourself, you know. You know what I mean? And there's other times you got like drunk people in the car, man, and trying to. I mean, you're driving and they're trying to reach over, you know. So I'm driving and why is their hand in my face? What are you doing, you know? Sometimes you have to kind of just like call up somebody, say, yo, mate, you need to behave yourself, you know. You're walking the rest of the way home, you know. You know what I mean? We're not even like nowhere near your destination yet, and you're drunk, yeah. So you better handle yourself, you know. And you know your battery's dead. I ain't gonna give you no charge, you know. I'm gonna leave you stranded, you know. So behave yourself. More than one occasion, you know. I mean, even some people, I don't know, they get in the car and they're just feeling too entitled. And I mean, sometimes I have to just hold my tongue, you know, because I'm not even trying to get into no argument, you know. It might just be a short journey. So, you know what I mean, quicker they're in, the quicker they're out, you know what I mean. But other times, nah, I mean, I'm not really one to, don't really like holding my tongue, you know. But I mean, that's my first point of call. I'm gonna hold my tongue. I ain't gonna say too much. I mean, but if you're pushing your luck here, I'm gonna make you know about it, you know. Yeah, you know what I mean, don't mess about in my car, you know. I'll leave you on the sidewalk, mate, and go on to the next job. And yeah, putting a complaint about you, because you're probably going to be putting a complaint about me as well, you know what I mean. So it's nice to have a balanced approach, man. Better, if you're an Uber driver, better Uber hear it from you first, you know, than from the passenger. I'll tell you that for sure. Anyway, yeah, there's all different types anyway. Just to summarise, there's all different types of people you're going to meet. Some people you're going to like them, some people you're not going to like them. But, I mean, you're working in London, it's a multicultural city. There's going to be people from all different ethnicities and backgrounds and whatever. People from anywhere and everywhere, you know. I mean, Americans love giving tips. Man, oh my God, Americans love a tip, you know. Oh my God, you know what I mean. Not really one to refuse it, but I usually do in the first instance, and then they're like, no, I insist, in their American accent. I can't even run an American accent at the moment. But yeah, just those things to consider, man. So if you're not a people person, if you ain't got good people skills, I mean, if you're stuck with your views and your opinions and so on and so forth, and you're going to be confrontational about it, I mean, private hire work just ain't for you. So just bear that in mind before you take the jump, you know what I mean. It's not solely about driving people from A to B, you know what I mean. You're going to have a chit chat with them sometimes, you know. Some of them are going to want to talk to you, you know, and if you're a bit off key, then it's going to reflect in your ratings and, you know what I mean, and your overall experience, you know, with working on the Uber platform, and you're not going to enjoy it. So yeah, something else to bear in mind. It's the Gig Guy, London, signing out. Peace.